Hey everyone, welcome to another movie about Bitcoin news. Just want to look at the wave count for the shorter time frame in my first movie from today. If you'd like to see it, I've also looked at the bigger picture. Let's look at the shorter time frame now since Bitcoin has gone down a bit more but still hasn't broken below support. Hasn't broken below this micro support area or this nano support, is that right? There's no need to change the wave count because all support levels are still in place. However, I will talk about what we need to watch out for, what the next goals are, and what would happen if support breaks in this video. So before we get into the specifics of the 30-minute chart, I'd like to zoom out a bit so that everyone can understand what's going on right now. The context is really very easy. The area of support for us is pretty much between 50.7 thousand and 61.8 thousand. I call it the main support zone. This has been steady for a few months, and there is still time for one more drop in the white count. In this count, wave A has an ABC structure going down, and wave B has an ABC structure going up. You could still get high from this, right? This B wave is high, but not too high. They can be pretty mean in crypto, you know. After that, a C wave down might happen. First, we haven't broken any support levels yet if it happens from here. That's why I need a break below the first support at 67,780, and then below the second support at 64,360. If these support levels are broken, it's more likely that the white C wave will go down. Okay, so that means wave 4 is still going on. There isn't a lot of proof that wave 4 has really hit bottom. We could still be seeing it happen. I'd say there isn't much proof. It's all right, we can find it. The story hasn't changed, but I'm willing to give the bulls a chance. Something is still weak until these 5 waves reach 76,000. It is weak and, it is what it is. I do not have a crystal ball. Now I can tell you that if we make another low, this might be another chance to add places, and 58,250 would be the first good goal for wave C or 4 if we get another low. Below that, there is a Fibonacci convergence around 55.4 thousand, which is where the 1.236 extension and the 55.0.4K level 38.2 retracement meet. I'm following the yellow count, which I kind of give until support stops. That is my main goal. You could call that the working wave count. In this case, we have some kind of diagonal design going up. I don't trust this count because the third wave was too short to be sure of. The fourth wave was fine, and the fifth wave might be starting to form. But once more, if we zoom in to find more proof that the fifth wave is in progress, I need to get the first 5 waves up. That is the first wave of that fifth wave. Also, this fifth wave would need to be an ABC structure to the top if this is a diagonal. I only just realized that now. That is, it could be A, B, or C. I only just realized that now. But we'll see how things go. In this, and there's probably another ABC in the middle. Let's see if ABC of a bigger works because it should get us to 76.4 thousand. We need the price to stay at 67,780 to keep this idea alive. I'd also like to see one more high of 70,680. Okay, so it's clear that I'm also keeping an eye on this as a main diagonal. It could be wave 5, wave A, or 5 waves. This is because the pattern from the low on May 1st is not very clear. I think I'll change my mind a few times about the mini because what will happen if we break below the first support? So there are only 3 waves up, right? It might still be a wave even if it's 3 waves high. It might be in a wave. I need to change the name of that because I had it written as 5 wave. There could still be in a wave among the 4 waves A, B, C, and A. Then there is a B wave return, which makes it a little deeper. We could still get together from there. That means we need to be a little flexible. Okay, that's why I have 2 places to support myself. It's not enough to just break the first one to go down into the lower support level. That means we can still get help here. Okay, so we need to be a little open on the micro. But that is the first area of help. And I need 5 waves up for a solid setup. Then the B wave might be a good setup. At this point, all this does is track the micro. I believe the bulls, but I want this small level of support to stay in place between 67,780 and 68,470. Just a quick note this week, or next week, coming week, on Twitter about X, before we go any further with the microstructure and options. The vote will be put out again for another coin that I don't usually talk about on YouTube, only on X, on Twitter over the weekend. I did look at HBAR. It's still here. If you want to, you can watch it. We had SHIB and then Pepe a week before. You are welcome to follow us here. There are polls, short-term reports, and things to think about. There is a link to our WhatsApp group. You can also find this on Twitter. Check it out if you want to or X as they call it these days. And just make sure you follow the right account. Yes, the link is in the text. Let's go back to Bitcoin. To put it another way, what level should I watch next if we fall below 67,780? It will be this swing low, which was on Thursday, and this is why wave isn't valid. What kind is it? Basically, the fourth wave low is thrown out. It's very important because if this upper support, which you could call an upper micro support, breaks, we could still be in a different B wave. I'll show you as long as we stay above the red line. Ah, see. That makes sense. Waves can be either 5 or 3 wave moves. 5 waves is what I'm looking for because it's more reliable and gives me the best setting. I hope that makes sense. That was all I had to say to make it clear. Now we just need to take it from there. When we work with corrective structures, we need to be a little flexible with the micro count, even if it's in a bigger 5-wave move. Things didn't happen much over the weekend. It's important to remember that the stock market is closed tomorrow, so I'm not sure what will happen. There may not be as many market moves or changes in price. When the daily and weekly candles close, there's often some price changes. This could happen in the next hour. Anyway, I hope you liked the update. Please click like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Also, if you enjoy the videos a lot, please check out the channel membership. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter for more posts. Thanks for seeing it. Goodbye.